Typical
slop tuber.
Big
Buzzwords.
but all talk. What?
Gatekeep anime tourists.
What a load of bullshit! All you care about is lining your own pockets. That and your
Overinflated ego.
you've got no principles. Just like all the rest.
Media.
It's gone to shit. You're just another maggot crawling in the pile.
Rev. You really can't seem to keep your mouth shut and not have a dumbass take even on New Year's Day, now can you? Long story short, Hayden Davio, a well-respected voice actor / director / localizer in the anime scene, recently announced that they'll be voicing a character in Arknights, which in turn led to a bunch of people attacking them over this announcement simply because they identified as LGBTQ and non-binary. Now what does this have to do with Soy Desu, you might ask? Well, everyone's favorite lolly twink recently made a video about woke localizers and misrepresented the situation about Hayden during a brief segment in that video, which just goes to show how much of a nothing burger this whole drama was, to the point where he couldn't even dedicate a full video to it and had to lie about the whole situation. So yeah, this is probably going to be a shorter video than usual.
But all of this reminds me of another situation that unfolded a few days ago, involving a director / voice actor who's been a part of many different projects, as you can see right here, across anime, across video games, what have you. And this person recently was caught admitting that their job is to push an agenda instead of voice act. Can't believe it. So apparently they voiced a character from Arknights, and in their, announcement tweet, they literally spelled the franchise wrong, but whatever. Then they say this after arguing with a bunch of people about political stuff. They say, if I'm pissing off the transphobes, it means I'm doing my job. They are wasting their time living in so much anger. I'm the future. I don't know if they're saying I'm the future, like they represent the future, which would be really weird if they're trying to say that. But I think they're trying to say it's the future. There's no need to quote tweet me on this sort of thing, though. Thank you for your support. How does this help the localization of Arknights do better? How does this help your career again? Well, you know what? You kind of think about it. It probably doesn't matter.
You're right, Rev, it doesn't, because this whole drama on Hayden's comment had nothing to do with localization, let alone pushing an agenda. This comment was made because they were being attacked by a bunch of raging transphobe purely based off the fact that they are non-binary and trans. Hell, here are some of the more noteworthy retweets which led to Hayden responding the way they did.
I sometimes forget how gay Western Arknights is, well, reported, and that's all I can do. They are allowing these parasites to voice a waifu. Someone should send an email to the devs. If Arknight's revenue doesn't drop off a cliff now, then you guys have failed to gatekeep and it'll only get worse. Keep letting these terrorists in your fandom and one day they will kick you out. Japanese VAs will always be superior because these subhumans infest the VA industry and keep anyone out that's not part of their clique.
You make me want a lobotomy.
I got one too.
The Olympic levels of spitting being done here is borderline nauseating and actually makes me want to blow my brains out. It's so painfully obvious. And if anything, sounds more like Rev is the one trying to push an agenda here, not Hayden.
You can see this quote from Madam Savvy saying, so this person confirms what people said, the ideology pushing. Issue is, this person is also called a director. They refer themselves as a director, not just a voice actor, and will only hire or ensure only like-minded people get hired. Millions of people capable of voice acting in America, yet the same handful of talentless losers always get the roles. And then they make sure their friends get the roles.
Savvy.
Dumb bitch.
Talentless losers, Savvy? Seriously? Are we really going to call the English voice of Priestess from motherfucking Goblin Slayer talentless?
Who are you and where did you come from? Merciful Earth Mother, protect us as we go forward and bless us with holy light! There will be others coming for us, but I'm all out of spells!
Yeah, nah bitch. Sounds more like you're projecting at this point. Which is probably why the only notable thing you've ever accomplished in your life is being nominated as Best Journalist on Craig's gay-ass little award show. So with all due respect, Savvy, or in your case, lack there of any.
Shut the fuck up. Know your fucking place, trash.
Here's another quote saying, This is about voice actors, but fans are angry because unnecessary elements are being added during localization, and this also affecting Japanese content such as anime, manga, and games. The issue is still barely acknowledged as a problem in Japan, but I would like to make 2026 the year to spread understanding so that we can value the original intended expression of the content. And that's the truth. Right now, a lot of people who are in the know in Japan, this whole issue about English localizations is very unknown to them. And over the last year, we've seen some examples of certain bad localizations going viral in Japan, and they're like, what is going on overseas? What are they doing to these original products and the original intent and the original intended expression of this content? They're shocked.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Gotta love how bro doesn't pull up any examples of this and merely relies on the trust me bro argument. Though then again, I wouldn't be surprised if the examples he's referring to were all from random Twitter users pretending to be Japanese, all while using Google Translate. That or from a handful of cherry-picked examples he got from Japanese Twitter, which, newsflash, ain't representative of everyone who lives in Japan. Now, the whole argument that some localizers butcher anime translations to push a certain political message is in fact a real problem that exists within the anime localization scene. And there is a genuine discussion to be had about this. People like Jamie Marchi come to mind when talking about localizers who purposefully butcher translations to better fit their political beliefs. But regarding this particular drama involving Hayden, this discussion is null and void, because as I've already said and shown, this entire situation had nothing to do with localization. This whole damn thing is just Rev and his little circle jerk of anti-woke grifters trying to spin a narrative for clicks and views. Anyways, same spiel as usual. Go check out my light novel series if you want to support me. Yada yada yada. Later.